It took a lot for me to post this. It was essentially the opposite of a transformation photo. The photo on the left is a picture of me from when I was doing my fitness competitions, and the photo of the right is what I look like now. Traveling to LA for the Team Gaugegirl retreat, meetup, and Mastering Macros nutrition seminar this weekend. A really early start to the day. It's like, I don't know, 5 something in the morning. And I wanted to just jump on here and chat with you guys. Specifically, I wanted to talk to you guys about a recent post I did on Instagram and your guys' response to it. So, got my no makeup, no frills vibe going on right now. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please follow me at gaugegirl training. But I wanted to share with you guys the post that I made, and it took a lot for me to post this. It was essentially the opposite of a transformation photo. The photo on the left is a picture of me from when I was doing my fitness competitions, and the photo of the right is what I look like now. And for a long time, I had a lot of mixed feelings about, am I going to be influential if I don't have six-pack abs and I'm not in my best shape all the time? And for a long time, I felt really bad about posting recent photos about what I actually look like. I felt that people would only look up to me if they knew that I was in really good shape. And then I realized that there's so much more, I don't know, just honesty and being like, look, this is what I look like right now. I don't look shredded 24/7, nor do I actually want to anymore. It's not that I don't care. It's not that I'm lazy. It's none of that. It's just, I have found when I started my journey to a healthier body, I was doing great for a very long time. And then once I decided to push myself to the next level, and to the next level, and to the next level, and then finally competing, and then doing multiple competitions, and then trying to get nationally qualified, and then from there trying to get my pro card, which I never have accomplished. It took something away from my joy. It took a big mental toll on me. I'm very type A, I'm very overachieving, and it actually made me feel bad about myself at times. It made me feel as though, as lean as I was when I was, it made me think that I was fat when I wasn't. And I did not like that feeling. I did not like that black and white feeling with food. And I don't know if I'll ever compete again. And I say that because I don't want to say I'll never compete again, because I think never is a very strong word. I still toy around with the idea in my mind, but if I ever do, it has to be at a point where I'm at a more balanced mindset to be able to approach that at a rate that will allow me to live my most balanced and healthy life. So the photos you see on the left was the leanest I've ever been able to get my body in my life. So I'm 5'7" and a half, 5'8", and in those photos I'm 125 pounds. My waist measures in at 23 inches, and my hips measure in at 36. Now my waist is 27 inches, my hips are 41, and I'm 150. Sometimes I range up to as high as 155. That's how much I weigh, and I can't tell you, once I just finally got over it and stopped telling myself that I needed to have abs to be an advocate for health and good nutrition, the weight was just lifted off my shoulders. And it's not that I don't track macros, guys. I track macros. I do so when I find myself getting off track, but for the most part, the way I honestly eat is intuitively. And what that means is when my body is feeling that I need more protein, I eat more protein. When my body is feeling I need more vegetables, I'll eat more vegetables. When my body is feeling like I need more fat, I eat more fat. And then if I've been off track for a period of time, which we all know when that happens, we know when we're making poor decisions, I will track macros to get back on track. Now, for those of you who have been asking me what I've been doing with keto, I'll explain. So I started the ketogenic diet last year in 2017. I loved it. I had a lot of success with it. However, I got to a point where it was hard for me to sustain because of just missing carbs, honestly. I didn't miss them from a physiological hunger perspective. I missed them from like a mental, emotional, I grew up eating carbs perspective. So it wasn't the fact that I was hungry, I just wanted to eat carbs. So now I have gone back on it 2 times this year, but the last time I stopped it was because my energy level was so low. I was going through a period of very high stress in my business, and for whatever reason, my energy level was just off. And the thing is, you guys, you don't have to stick to something forever and ever if it no longer suits you. Whether that's a bikini competition, a keto diet, a paleo diet, a vegan diet, whatever it is, you always have to listen to your body and see what's working best for you. That does not mean I don't support the keto diet. I probably do it again in the future at some point. But as of right now, it just was not working for me and what felt good. So where I'm at now with things is I've been eating pretty intuitively for the most part. I've been eating slightly more higher fat, lower carb, meaning I have been not eating keto ratios, but I do allow myself to eat carbs. So that can vary, but my fats right now are probably, because I have been tracking, are in the 70 to 80 range. My proteins are around 100, 120, 130, and my carbs will vary according to if I'm training or not that day. But I wanted to just put it out there to you guys and let you guys know that if something is not serving you, there is no shame in being like, this isn't working. And that goes for a lot of things. And that nutrition's one of them. And I feel like I'll be a better example to you guys, being like, I do acknowledge that I personally need to live a more balanced life when it comes to my physique and my nutrition choices. And while that being contest lean and killing the shows and doing all that back to back to back works for some people, and I admire those people, I admire the discipline, and I enjoy that discipline element, but if you're not doing that, that's okay as well. And once I just, stop feeling bad about that, I felt so much more free to do awesome work that supports people's goals, that helps people get into their best health, and helps people have a more balanced mindset towards nutrition. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short little intimate chat. I'd love to know your thoughts, and see you in the next one, guys.